guys, long time no see, and I have to apologize because I haven't been good at providing updates, but believe me, everything is so weird and time goes by so slow and so fast at the same time that it's just hard for me right now to even stop and think about doing anything. So I apologize. I am happy that I'm at some kind of peace right now to come here and record. I didn't want to go upstairs and put the light system and all that. So I'm just chilling on my couch. And I feel like I would just give you a quick update and do some chit chat and give you an update on what happened. So the last time we left off with that I was going to have my embryo transfer, and we finally decided to do two. We decided to do what the doctor said. So we were going to play as safe as possible. My transfer was the 25th, July 25th. So about almost a week ago, because today is Tuesday, so over a week ago. My beta is scheduled for next Monday, which is August 8th. I'm sorry. And this is what they call the 2-week wait period for IVF. If you are familiar with it, you already know what it is, but if you're not, it basically means you have 2 weeks where you don't know if your embryos are going to take or not, and you just hope for the best. And you're going to have all sorts of different symptoms and thoughts that could be or could not be pregnancy due to the fact that you are still on hormones. Like for myself, I'm in a big time cocktail of hormones. I am doing my progesterone patches every 3 days. I am taking estradiol every 3 times a day. I am also doing progesterone pills of progesterone 3 times a day, and then my progesterone suppositories vaginally 3 times a day. So that is a lot of progesterone and hormones. So obviously you might develop some side effects, and unfortunately they can seem like pregnancy. So I am very aware of it, and obviously I'm human, and obviously I am on the internet every single day searching for every single thing that I feel, and they all seems like everybody gets the very similar side effects / pregnancy early symptoms, because you don't really know until you're better. So today is what I would say day 6th or 7th. I would have to go back and do the math, but you figure. It's just hard because you do have a different range and variety of symptoms that you can't really get your mind off. But I'm going to update you with the process that we had. So the process is very simple, or at least the doctor makes it look like it was very simple. So sorry that I had a cell phone from my hubby asking me if I wanted anything from the supermarket. But going back to where I think I was is the process is very simple, or at least I would say the doctor makes it look very simple. They give me a Valium, which I really was expecting to have some kind of, chill down, relaxed attitude, kind of drunk, whatever. I didn't really have anything. I didn't feel any different. Quite honestly, I didn't feel any different, which was pretty disappointing, but it is okay. I also am a little bit sad that I couldn't record a process. I really would have loved to have that process recorded for the record and for the channel, obviously, but the nurse said that due to legal reasons, blah blah, we couldn't have it. We couldn't record it, so we didn't. We did record a small clip that I'm going to post at the end of the video so that you guys have a sense of what the ambience was. But other than that, it's just my version right now of what happened. And it is quite simple, but obviously not at all. The doctor was great. He explained every single bit of it. So they transferred me to the same kind of room where they did my egg retrieval. And they will use the same kind of instrument that they use for your pup. And then they will clean everything inside because they can't have cervical mucus or anything like that. So they will clean it up. And once it's all prepped and nice, they'll call the embryologist. That the embryology lab is right next to it. You can see the door from the operating room. And the embryologist will bring the babies. They will have it like in a small tubey catheter. I don't know. He mentioned the right instrument. I just don't remember, but he mentioned it. They will get them in. You can really feel a thing when they're entering it, and then they will deposit it. Obviously you can't see the embryos because they're too small to be seen in naked eye, but the liquid is white once it's deposited into your uterus. So they take a picture of it. And I'll show you the pictures at the end of the embryos and the embryos already in the uterus. And that's it. It's very easy, simple. The only thing that I knew, because I've heard about it, but I couldn't believe what I was feeling, was you have to be on a really full bladder, like really full bladder, and they will press against you because they have to do an ultrasound to see what doctor's doing. So while you have that thing inside you, plus the pressure, you feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna pee myself. I'm gonna pee myself. I'm gonna pee myself. That was all I was thinking. I even recall telling the doctor, I'm sorry if I have any kind of leaking because I can't take it anymore. And he's like, it's fine, don't worry. And I'm like, it's not fine, it doesn't feel right. But other than that, it is a very painless procedure. After that, I guess you just go home and you take it easy. My clinic suggested a 72-hour bed rest, strict bed rest, which is controversial to some of other clinics that, just recommend take it easy for the same day and the next day you're good to go. I did take the bed rest seriously, so I tried to stay in bed as much as I could. As far as symptoms go, as I told you guys, it is really stressful because you are aware, specifically in this period, you are so aware of everything that your body does, every single pinch, every single tweak, everything. You're so aware, and you can't really tell until your beta analysis because hormones are tricky. So what I can tell you what I failed. So the first day, I was just, after the transfer, I was a little bit bloated. I was a little bit crampy, but other than that, I was fine. The day after that, I had a little bit more of a heavy cramping followed with pinching. And I had pinching right in the center, like coming to, your cervix, and and pinches toward the sides, and cramping, but nothing else really. Then the third and fourth day, that was when the majority of the cramping happened and pinching, and still to the fifth day, because I remember going back to work on Friday and just standing in the parking lot. I was speaking with somebody and I really had to stop to gasp for air because it felt like literally somebody was pinching me with a knife or a sword. I had to just stop and gasp for air. I remember that so clearly. Aside of that, after my fifth day, I've been very dizzy, and I think this is what I've been saying all along, but this is a little bit more than before, like drunk dizzy, like everything around me moves. So that to me is what I call drunk dizzy. And last 2 days, which I don't know why it was like constant all the time. If I had to say, I'm trying to just look at the calendar and count because it is really not fair for you guys. So let's see, 20. So I would say day 7 and 8, I was in bed. So that was the weekend, and especially on Sunday, I went to bed feeling like sick. I had chills. I felt like I had fever. We took my temperature and I was on 99.98, so almost 100. So that was like mild fever, but I felt like really blushed and hot. Had really bad crampings all night, couldn't sleep. I can't say I have tender breasts because I really don't. I did feel like 1 or 2 days, which I think it was like day 4th and 5th, like pumping, like my breasts were pumping, a little bit painful, but it wasn't too bad. But I'm not tender. I don't feel they're swollen or anything. So tenderness for that, I think it wasn't a major thing. I'm not really like, I'm not feeling like I'm gonna puke or anything yet, obviously, but I am sometimes a bit sensitive. Like, how can I explain it? It's not like you want to puke, but sometimes you feel like, ugh, like there's something going on and ugh. And now I gotta say, last 2 days, so mainly yesterday, I've been very gassy, like burping and gassy, which is really not me at all. I started being constipated. Sorry there is TMI in this video, but very weird for me, as you can tell. Oh. Also very tired. Again, weekend-wise, Saturday and Sunday, I napped both days like 3 hours. And obviously I can't nap during work, but I am most of the day at work just like a zombie. Like, I would really like to take a nap, at least 30 minutes. And then I'll be yawning a lot. I'm trying not to do that on the video, but I'm yawning a lot. Oh, and one thing that it has really caught my attention is that I am hungry very often. Like, again, the weekend specifically, my husband was, stunned to see me. Like, I would have breakfast and an hour later I would be like, oh my God, I'm hungry. He's like, what? I'm hungry. And I'm hungry like I didn't eat anything. And I would go and try to have a fruit because I'm trying to be very conscious about what I'm eating because I don't want to, gain an incredible amount of weight. But I bought some fruits and vegetables, so I'm trying to snack on fruits mainly. But every hour I would be like, I'm hungry again. Like at 12 midnight, I would say, I'm hungry. And he's like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm like, I'm sorry, but there is this hole in my stomach telling me I'm hungry. That was hilarious. I haven't felt like that today and yesterday, but again, the weekend was specifically weird. It was just weird. And when I refer to the weekend, I'm thinking that is day 5 and 6 or 4 and 5, something like that. That's I am really sucking at this video. Let me tell you guys, because it is important. Let's see. So it's day 5 and 6 of after embryo transfer. 5 and 6. That was the weekend, which is where everything happened to me. Today I'm feeling good. I'm still very dizzy. Weekend wise as well, on Sunday I had the worst migraine ever. Like, I was in such pain and discomfort. I had to take Tylenol. I guess that's the only thing I can take, and it worked, so I'm happy about it. Also on Sunday, we decided that we couldn't wait. I don't know why in the world we would have done that on day 6. But we went ahead. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is horrible. We decided that we wanted to see if a home pregnancy test, would tell us anything. So we did it, and obviously it was negative. I was very disappointed at the beginning and everything, but not anymore, because it really doesn't tell you anything. Day 6 is really not enough time for a pregnancy test to tell you anything, so it's fine. I think personally speaking, I think I wanted to have a negative to hold to it, so that if it is a no, I already knew, and I was, not high on expectations, but there's still hope. I know that. Aside of that, again, a little bit more hungry than usual, and some of right now, like today, most of the cramping is just sporadic. It's not like constant. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my symptoms so far, which are plenty, believe me. As I told you, you are so aware of your own body. And just anything that happens to you, it's not normal. This is not me. But I try not to get too excited and not too crazy about it, because you never know. I am obviously having my fingers crossed and having lots of positive thoughts, thinking that it will be positive. I'll let you guys know for sure if it is positive. I'll come back next week after the beta results. If it, even if it's positive or negative, I'll let you guys know. I think you guys have earned that right to know, and what's going to go next, whatever happens. Hi, so today is the transfer day. We are at the clinic. We're already in the waiting room, as you can tell, with all my gala dress. Marcy is going to go back in with me, and I think we're like 40 minutes away around it. We asked if we could take video in the room with the doctor, and they said no for legal reasons, so most likely we won't be able to have like a real video of the whole transfer live, but we'll give you some update. I just took a Valium, so I don't know how I'm going to react to it. And Mauricio will probably be the handyman after that. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Mauricio's right there. He never shows in camera. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon after the transfer. The struggle is real. What's going on, baby? It doesn't fit? There you go. I don't think I have anything else to share with you guys. I just wanted to thank you again for all of your support, your positive vibes, your support, your nice and kind words, your prayers, everything that comes through YouTube, messages, and you name it, even emails. I really thank you for that. It really, really helps to have a nice support system and a community that are so thoughtful. So thank you for that. And I guess that's pretty much what I have to share with you guys. Let me know what you guys think, any experiences you want to share. I'd love to hear. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. I'll show you the clips that I mentioned you at the end of the video. And I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.